Usually when we are asked to take people on an excursion, a tour of Tuvan music, we talk a little bit about the different styles of what we call in English throat singing first. Now, all of the singers in Alash and most Tuvan singers can perform a large number of styles, so we don't want to give the impression that people only specialize in a particular style, or if you it's not soprano, alto, tenor, bass, and you can interchange. The middle style in Tuvan, it's called hu mei, and this is the term that oftentimes out of all the different Tuvan terms gets used to describe the overall practice of what we call throat singing in English. And it just means a style that's generally in the middle range-wise, and it features the fundamental pitch and then the various overtones, 2, 3, 4, or more. If you look at it with a spectrograph, you can see several discernible pitches. The human ear can usually pick out 3 or 4, and they're all at a very similar level. So the original note, the fundamental, and the overtones are present at a similar level. And what's actually going on is any Tuvan singer, when they do this, is actually removing tones from their voice. So it's not that we're adding something on, it's actually a process of changing the nature of the sound and then filtering it, so only a certain few notes remain. It's like sculpting with music. So if you really want to get down to the absolute smallest number of divisions of the styles of throat singing, you've got 2. You've got one that's based on the technique that Ayanol just used, and the style Ayan is going to show us comes directly from that. So in this sense, Sagut, the highest style, is a little bit like a sub-style of hu mei. And what happens is, instead of the fundamental and the pitches, the overtone pitches being more evenly present volume-wise, Ayan or any Sagut singer will actually amplify the overtone sound and diminish the fundamental sound. The fundamental will still be there, the original lower note, but it's a lot quieter. And by creating the right size and shape of spaces in their throat and with the tongue and the lips and the teeth, you can amplify the overtone sound so it sounds like a clear whistle. So this is the style that is called Sagut, which comes from the Tuvan word meaning to whistle, but it's really just a very refined way of singing.
Sağadımda sağdırmaysın narva canlandına.
The last style, we'll ask Badi Dorju to sing it for us. This is the style that uses the other fundamental technique, because the thing that you need to do at the start of Hume or Sagut is you learn how to tense at your vocal folds, which removes a bunch of the overtones that you don't want already. With the Kargara style, the lowest style, you learn how to tense at your false vocal folds, and these are folds that sit above your regular vocal folds, or what's colloquially known as the voice box or vocal cords. And normally they don't play a role in producing sound, but if you can get them to vibrate together, in addition to the vocal folds, they create a low rumbling sound, which gives you a lower note than you would normally be able to achieve. And then you select overtones by actually changing the vowel sound that you're articulating with your mouth. And so you can see a lot more large movements of the mouth. So yeah, those are the three basic styles, and then within that you've got an infinite variety of changes that you can do.